What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, I want to talk about why you should never compete with a narcissist. Number one, they set traps that you'll never see coming. And the reason why is you're dealing with a narcissist. I mean, you shouldn't expect anything less because they don't play fair, they play dirty. And the reason is the narcissist, they can't handle a loss. And the thing about it is, even when you are in a fair competition where both of you, you can even let them get a head start and they still fall short behind you. The narcissist will make you think, okay, I'll take that. But it's like you have no other choice but to take it. You got to pay close attention when they say things like that, because that's their way of warning you that they have something in store for you. And what normally happens when the narcissists, give you those type of threats is they set traps that you won't see coming. Like, say for example, you just got a higher position at work, which come with more money or something. I know y'all probably say I'm always using a work example. That's because those are the best examples I can give y'all based off experience. But you got a higher position at work. So the thing about it is, the narcissists, they're already jealous because you got it. They don't care how hard you work to get there. They do not care about none of that. They don't care about the blood, sweat, and tears you put in. All they see is the position. All they hear is the congratulations. And all they seeing is money. And they want it. They want anything that looks good to them and that will make them look good. And anything that gives them praises, they want it. They don't want to work hard for it, but they want it. So, again, you got this new position. You get more money. And so, it requires you to, say, for example, come to work a little earlier, but you leaving a little earlier. So now you're all not coming to work at the same time and leaving at the same time. They, as a matter of fact, their hours are pushed back a little bit till they come a little later than you and they leave a little later than you. It could just be 30 minutes. To the narcissist, that's competition. They feel like, you're doing too much winning. They got to slow you down a little bit. And even though they can't really make those type of changes, they don't have that kind of pull in the situation. Thank God they don't. They do other things, very sneaky things that you don't see coming, like just, make up a complete lie about something that you didn't do at work so that you get called in the office about it. And they'll keep that up because they hate to see that smile on your face. They hate to just see you glowing and having a good time, in your new season. They're so jealous of that. They hate it. They envy you now to the point they have to constantly punish you. And I mentioned this a long time ago in another video, that you have to play the narc at their own game when you're in a place of, you're in a place of, well, not just work, but in a situation with a narcissist that you absolutely got to deal with them from time to time. Work, co-parenting, family. You have to make things seem like it's not bothering you. Even though they know it's bothering us, we have to make them, they don't always know it's bothering us unless we let them know it. We got to let them know they're bothering us. They got to see it in our face. Don't let them see you sweat. Make whatever it is you're doing, whatever, happened that caused them, whatever happened that caused you to have to work a little harder to prove something to the boss or something like that. Just go through it. Just deal with it. Because trust and believe, every time the narcissist set out a plan to harm you, it backfires. I'm telling you. it backfires. That's just another tactic they use to try to control you. If they can't like get on your level, you know, they're gonna try to take that smile off your face and make you just feel as miserable as they are. And the moment you give them that kind of reaction, you know, that makes their day. You know, that's right up their alley. So don't give it to them. Don't even give them the satisfaction of knowing that the plan is working. Make them think that no matter what happens, you're going to roll with the punches and you're going to get through it like you've gotten through everything else. And sooner or later, they'll figure it out that, you know, it's just something about you that they can never compete with, and they will never beat you. They will never beat you at something that was destined for you. See, the narcissists play so dirty, they never really can, even when they get things the wrong way, lying, stealing, they never can enjoy it because they just don't have it in them to know what joy feels like. They lack the ability of being genuinely happy. They don't know what it feels like to be joyous, and joyful. I'm sorry, I can't talk. I can't talk today. I'm tired. I am tired. Y'all see my eyes? They are pink. And I'm in this drive through, about to give me a bite to eat, and I'm going home. But yeah, the narc, they you know, they don't know what it feels like to really love and appreciate accomplishments. They don't know what it feels like to be proud of their self for what they have accomplished, because they know they didn't accomplish it. They're not looking for people to say, well, congratulations, because they know that the next question just may be, so you know, how long did you go to school? Or people are going to question about it, like, you know, so where school did you go to? You know, people are going to dig deeper into getting to know, you know, how they made it there. How did you get there? You know, you make it look so easy, and it was because it was stolen. Because anything that a person they accomplished, like, and received their reward in due time, you know, it's not easy. It's not easy. It takes a lot of hard work and effort, and you just have to continue going. You have to push yourself. It takes a lot of strength and, you know, self-motivation to keep going even when it's tough and you want to give up sometime. But when you keep going, that shows how strong you are. And narcissists, they lack the ability to be like that. They're jealous of you because of that. You know, they're jealous of you because you're stronger than them. You're willing to put forth more effort to get things done more than them. They're thieves. They're thieves, and they are frauds. And they have a lot of people fooled. But that is nothing but a trick of the enemy, you know. And sadly, they have a lot of people fooled. The narcissists, you know, they imitate anything that makes them look good, you know, but they could never duplicate. They cannot repeat the hard stuff. That's why they don't want people to really question them and, you know, their journey in life, because they don't really have nothing good to talk about. It really was a sad journey. The childhood wasn't good because, you know, they probably were brought up by narcissistic parents or brought up in a toxic household or neglected maybe. You know, the narcissists have a very sad story to tell, and they are in denial about that. You know, they mimic other people's story. They copy everything that just look like happily ever after. They copy everything to look good to people. And when you look at them, they look like a mess. Like, well, that's hard to believe. And so you mean to tell me you, you know, you were born with into all this money, and it's a lie. It's all a lie. Again, they don't know how to be happy anyway. So it should be hard to believe unless they put on an act, unless they dress a certain way, you know, unless they present themselves in a certain way. But they still can't really hold up that image in the inside because that's not who they are. They still putting on an act. They still wear a mask. They even have on a full costume at this point. So everything about them is fake. So of course anything that they so-called accomplished is fake. Or they stole it. They skip a place in line to get ahead of people because they're jealous and they just want something. They're very big-eyed. They want everything they see, that looks good and that feels good to them. And to me, the only thing that really feels good to a narcissist is intimacy, sex. That's the only thing that feels good to a narcissist. And pain, seeing other people in pain. To me, that's the only time they really can express their true feelings, is other people's pain. I don't think they know what it feels like to really, of course they don't know what other people feel like when other people are hurting. They lack empathy. Everybody, who know how the narcissists operate, we all know that they lack empathy. But the thing about it is, never compete with them because they set traps. And they're setting these traps to get you jammed up. And that way they feel like that's kind of holding you back. Or they feel like, even if it's not holding you back, like I say, roll with the punches, keep a smile on your face, make it look like it's a piece of cake. Make it look like, okay, it is what it is. Make it look like that. Because as long as it seems like that you're struggling and having a hard time, they enjoy that. They like that. They live for that. That gives them supply. If they can't get supply the other way, by taking your shine, they'll get supply by taking your shine and, um, seeing you hurt, seeing you in trouble. They want to see you punished. They want to see how you handle the punishment. That's what they really live for. So never compete with the narcissist. Let them have it, because trust and believe it's going to come back on them. Don't fight. Don't fight the narcissist. Just don't fight them. They are not worth it. You're really wasting your time. You're wasting your energy. You're not getting nowhere. And they play different. They fight different. Because again, they communicate with familiar spirits. And those evil spirits, they already know you. So they kind of, they put that narcissist on game to kind of let them know what to look out for with you, because they already know you. So it makes it easier for the narcissist to torture you more. And it makes the punishments more enjoyable for all of them, because it's like now all of them are sitting back getting a chance to mess with you. And as long as you entertain it or respond to it or fight it back, let God fight those certain battles. It's the certain ones that you cannot, you just leave it alone. Don't even bother. Because some of them are too big for you to deal with alone. So don't even bother. You got to know the necessary fights. Not all fights, they not always for you. Some of them you got to walk away from. And it's a better outcome for you when you walk away from certain fights that you even sometimes feel like, oh, I'm gonna deal with it. I'm gonna take this down. Certain ones you gotta walk away from. You gotta know to walk away from. Man, they're taking a long time. So I hope this video was helpful. Please do not compete with the narcissist. Don't give them a competition. Let them have it. Let them have it. Now, again, there are necessary fights, and they're the kind that you don't want to deal with. You know, uh, walk away from it. Let them have it, and don't let them see you sweat. I witnessed someone who did that today, and they being ganged up. They're being ganged up by them. Like myself was ganged up by them a few weeks ago. Quick story, right quick. Quick story. I'm gonna end the video. Where I told y'all about the receptionist at work. The lady is stone crazy, and I picked up on the vibes. But had been trying to ease my way into the gray rock. But before it got there, it's like, sometimes all the time when you speak out loud about your plans, the devil, he hear it, and he could communicate that back to those demons, those evil spirits. And so now they know your plans, so they know what you're going to do. So that's why it doesn't make sense. I'm not going to say it doesn't make sense, because everybody deal with it different. That's why, you shouldn't bother, like, I'm going to fix them before they, oh yeah, like stuff like that. Like, no, don't even take it there with them. They're not worth it. Just move in silence. Don't let the devil know your plans, because of course he's going to take that back to his demons, and they're gonna try to work on you. And sometimes they come in packs. Some of them are gonna be new to you, and some of them are going to be familiar with you already. So they wear many different faces. That's why they wear the mask. It's different people, different Jezebel spirits. That's why all the narcissists, they're different, but they still attack you for that same reason, because you've already been discussed. They feel like they can pass you around, and so they realize, dang, she's still getting through. Yes, I'm getting through, because I'm not going to fight you. You're not worth it. And that lady at work, she's been like, she probably feel like she won. She haven't, because I know what to do as far as dealing with her. That came and went, because I set them straight by letting them know that don't work on me. So that's out the door. That's dead and gone. But now, when I come in her area at work, she's like, hey. And she do little stupid little stuff like they all do, like hide the trash can so I can ask for it. Any other time it's already sitting right there. Convenient for me to come in and to make my job easy. But now it's, she hide the can, or she ignores and play like she's so deep into the computer typing something, and she didn't realize that I had come in the office for the trash can. Just stupid little stuff they do. And I don't let it bother me, because I already know. And on top of that, I'm about to start working in a different area where I'm not even going to have to deal with her anymore. And God always works it out like that in your favor when you don't fight them, because you're wasting time fighting them. You're keeping the attacks going, because you're giving them a reason to keep messing with you. Sometimes they end up wearing themselves out, like her. So now when I come in there, she's like, how are you? And I say, fine. And I guess because she can't handle that rock, she hate that rock. She need to, she need to see my glow and hear the happiness in my voice. She missed that. I'm not giving it to her though. And I think she know that. So she's trying to force it out of me by saying stuff like, huh? Did you hear me? I say, how's your day? And I said, good. So she just expects me to say, it's pretty good, and blah, 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 blah. And I'm not doing that, So she know that those days are over. She can try to get something out of me all she want, but I'm giving her the bare minimum. Like I said, I'm gray rocking the hell out of her. I'm giving her like little to no response. And shame on me for keeping it up with her for so long as I did. Because I should have known better. But anyway, let me end this video. I might cut some of this out because I know y'all like, all right, you just rambling at this point. Thank y'all for watching. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe if you find these videos helpful. If not, share them anyway. Somebody else might. Thank y'all for watching. Talk to you soon.